Do you have chicken and some vegetables, but not a lot of inspiration on what to do with them? How about take a tip from the Taiwanese? We're gonna make our version of 3 cup chicken. Yum. All right, so let's start preparing my version of Taiwanese 3 cup chicken. I like to put some vegetables in my 3 cup chicken. Typically, it's just basically chicken with sauce and some basil. I'm gonna have some carrots, onions, and broccoli. These are just those baby carrots, which by the way, these are not actually baby carrots. In other words, they're not like young carrots. They're just regular carrot nubs that a very smart businessman decided to cut them in the shape of like a little baby carrot. And the baby carrot was born, just FYI. But I thought it would be prettier to kind of cut them on a diagonal. So just carefully take the baby carrot. They're already peeled and cleaned, right? So that's less steps, and just cut them on the diagonal. All right, carrots all cut up. Now let's cut up the onion. Okay, cut up the onion. So just stabilize it, cut it in half. This is the root end, the stem end. Cut a chunk of the stem end off. Gives you some leverage to peel it. Do the same thing on the side. And then we're just gonna thinly slice it this way. I remember in biology class in high school, you like take this very thin layer and basically look under the microscope. You can actually see the cells of the onion. All right, onion has been sliced. Now let's go on to cut the broccoli. Okay, broccoli, my favorite vegetable of all. Why? Because I did research on broccoli and actually got a PhD on how broccoli can prevent cancer. And this is one powerful vegetable, let me tell you, my friends. Simplest way to cut broccoli is to kind of cut close to the tree-like end and kind of cut off the little pieces like this. And if it gets kind of harder to do that, you can just kind of cut it through the middle. And please don't throw this part out. You basically just peel it and cut it into little pieces, and it is absolutely delicious. It has such wonderful flavor. It's even actually kind of less intense than the broccoli florets. I've just seen people cut off the top and throw out the rest, and really don't do that. That's pretty wasteful. But look, we have a gorgeous broccoli stem. So I'm just gonna prep the rest of this. All right, one more broccoli to prep. This part's not so fresh, so I would just kind of remove that part. Got our broccoli and carrots ready. 3 cup chicken uses quite a bit of garlic. I just want to show you how to peel garlic. So this is about a half a head of garlic. So the whole thing is a head, and each of these is a clove. So the easiest way I know how to peel garlic that doesn't really require any special tools is to cut off this little top and then use a knife and squish the garlic, and the peel comes right off. I'm going to throw it into this little food processor. All right, garlic is peeled. There's about 5 cloves in there. Now, the second ingredient that's very important is ginger. I usually buy like a big root, ginger root, and I peel it and then I freeze chunks of it. That way I can have it available anytime. And you could use like a little microplane to grate it when you need it. You can use one of these and you could just grate it right into your dish. And it even grates while it's frozen. But since I'm using the food processor, I'm just gonna put it into like chunks and throw it in there. There's different ways you can peel garlic. Actually, the peel is very, very thin. So a spoon will peel it right off. Or you could just use a knife and kind of go around the edges. All right. Make a lot of this, you could put it in a little jar and put olive oil or just like vegetable oil over it, and it'll keep in the fridge for a really long time, and it'll be like ready for you to use. You can of course like do this separately with just the garlic or just the ginger, or if you really want to get savvy, you can puree garlic and ginger separate or together depending on what kind of dishes you tend to make, and then you can put them in little ice cube trays with a little bit of oil and put that in the freezer, and then you could have fresh garlic ready to just pop off a cube and put it in your dish. And I find that like super convenient if you don't feel like peeling and cutting up garlic. Nowadays also you can get peeled garlic, which is a nice time saver. And then of course there's the already chopped stuff that you can find like in the non-refrigerated section. That's usually not my favorite. I always feel like that never tastes like fresh. So these are just some ways that you can have garlic and ginger at the ready. So why is it called 3 Cup Chicken? It's basically 3 different ingredients at about equal proportion. They are soy sauce, sesame oil, and rice wine. Now, I don't cook with alcohol, so I'm just going to use rice vinegar. It does taste good, so I'm going to put about equal proportions of all of these sauces into my food processor since it's already ready. You can, of course, mix this up just in a bowl. And about 1/3 of a cup of each. Rice vinegar and sesame oil. Sesame oil is a really wonderful, rich tasting oil. All right, so since they're already in the food processor, I'm just gonna whiz this up real quick. All right, so now we got our sauce. I'm gonna taste it. It's a little vinegary. I think it needs to be balanced a little bit. So I'm gonna put some brown sugar. Right, I'm gonna put about a tablespoon or so of brown sugar in here for sweetness. Some oil. All right, I'm going to add some oil. This is just like a clean oil, like sunflower oil or vegetable oil or corn oil. I'm using different fingers every time I taste. All right, now we're getting to it. Okay, so let's start cutting up our chicken. I got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. I find that they have much more flavor than chicken breast and tend to stay much more moist, and they're cheaper. When I opened the package, I realized somebody mislabeled the chicken thighs. They're actually chicken breasts. Well, cooking's all about improvisation. All right, let's cut up some chicken breast now. Alright, we got our pan preheating, a big large non-stick pan. I love this thing. I use it for so many applications. I'm putting a very clean tasting oil. I'm using sunflower oil, but you can use vegetable corn oil. I wouldn't use like an olive oil in this. Also, don't use like the sesame oil because that has a pretty slow smoke point, so it's more of like a flavoring rather than like actually the oil that you cook in. And here are the onions that we chopped up earlier, sliced up. And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt, and we're gonna let these caramelize. All right, we got some nice sizzling onions. So at this point, it's not quite soft yet, right? But I think it's a good time to start adding the chicken. We're gonna get this nice and brown on all sides. Nice and brown, and keep mixing it up. So since this chicken rests on that chicken thighs, be careful not to overcook it. So once it kind of becomes white all over, I think we could definitely start putting the sauce and the basil. So here's our wonderful sauce that we just whipped up with our garlic, ginger, soy sauce, sesame oil, rice wine vinegar, and brown sugar. And I'm also going to put some beautiful fresh basil in here. Now, typically, this would use Thai basil, which has a little bit of a different flavor profile than fresh Genovese, like Italian basil. But this is what we have around, and this is what we're going to use. It's still going to taste great. And then the last part will be to dump the lovely carrots and broccoli that we cut up, and then throw on that lid. Starting to smell so beautiful. You can see the broccoli and the carrots are starting to steam. I'm actually going to uncover the lid now, mix up the sauce with all the veggies, and let the sauce reduce down. So this has been simmering for about 5 minutes. You can see the sauce is starting to thicken. The broccoli and the carrots are getting really nice and cooked. So we're pretty close. This is a great opportunity to taste the sauce and see what it needs. Chinese and Taiwanese flavors are very balanced in sweetness, acidity, saltiness. So it's important to taste. I think it tastes pretty good. I'm going to add one more ingredient. It's not necessarily a typical ingredient for 3 Cup Chicken, but I think we're gonna add some wonderful chili garlic sauce. It's just gonna bring it to a little bit more spice, a little bit more flavor. This stuff makes things taste so much more full and delicious. Take the opportunity to taste the sauce again. Wow, lovely. I think I'm going to add one last ingredient. I'm going to add a little bit of honey. I want some extra sweetness, but not necessarily from sugar. And that'll just help kind of caramelize everything too. I love how Asian cooking balances sweetness. You know, in many other cuisines, sweetness is more reserved for desserts, but I find Asian cooking using sweetness in such a creative way, and it just brings a new depth of flavor to dishes. One more taste. I'm gonna add some black pepper, freshly ground. You can see the sauce is really starting to thicken now. Alright, so our sauce is getting nice and thick. Look over there, this is really lovely. I think the broccoli is definitely cooked, the carrots are softened, the chicken meat is definitely done, and I believe we are ready to dive into this 3 Cup Chicken inspired dish. So we can serve this several ways. You could just serve this as is if you don't want to put it on a starch. But of course you can put it on white rice, brown rice, or even noodles. Enjoy to your health.